Alright, so welcome to another edition of the Mix Stream on the Mixing Satellite. So today I have a challenge. The challenge is that I have musicians from all over the world who send me material from all over the world, and I need to mix this. And so there are going to be many technical challenges like synchronization, and also the sources are not great because they're all recorded in quarantine. So the name of this topic is the main of this video is something kind of like how to, well, there is a joke expression in the audio world, I think it's in the arts world, is like how to polish the turd. So how to make something that which source doesn't sound so great to improve their perceptibility and to make them sound like something nice that people can hear as a professional song. So let's go, let's do this. The band is Arkady Kotz and the song is called Bella Ciao. So the first step I have is that I have a demo that I have down here, and I need to kind of synchronize everything so it's close to the demo, and then that will allow me to just to mix it. But I need to synchronize everything because right now everything is upside down. So I first gonna be listening to the demo a bit and making some notes. So let's start by finding out the BPM, or at least some approximation to it. There is this website that is very useful. If you just go here like BPM Finder, and then there is this guy, all8.com. Yeah, it's quite useful thing. So let's have. I see that they start kind of like, and maybe they accelerate later.
Bella Ciao. Сегодня утром она подняла и в город вывела меня. Скажи, подруга, мне до свидания. Bella Ciao, Bella Ciao, Bella Ciao, Ciao, Ciao.
Well, yeah, that seems to be 126. Great.
Подняла и вывела.
I don't think that the whole song is in 126 BPM, but let's start. I mean, I need to synchronize it, so.
Del partigiano.
So to perform this is like a big editing operation. I mean, it's more like an editing tutorial, I guess, at this point. But I guess that I'm gonna just start by grabbing all. Well, I have this. There is this group called all, but the thing is that it also selects bosses. So what I always recommend is to show only audio tracks. Bam, and then I have only the audio tracks, and then I'm gonna select here something called and make something called all tracks, all audio. So I have a group there, and I wanna move this to make this demo fit the metronome. Because I mean, if we have a metronome, man, everything is just so much simpler. Yo, Titan boy! Great to see you, man. So, for those tuning in later, the topic of today is how to make bad sources sound better. And also, well, there will be a lot of editing operations here that can be useful for somebody who's learning how to edit in Pro Tools. So let's continue. So show all tracks now, great. And now so I need to make one little thing because I need to feed the output. (31, 32), and this guy should go to output 31, 32, so you guys can hear me. And let's send everything that I need to the Neve. So I'm gonna mute everything for now, and I'm gonna open my and select everything, and I know that seems to be another temp. 126 should start there. Boom. T. So let's see. And then we go to check the ending. Well, it seems like they changed the game. Wow. Okay, so this seems to require a different approach because I think these guys worked without metronome, so I'm going to make my life easier. In another video tutorial I'll make like the tempo map to adapt to something like this, but that's not my task of the day, and I just found out this problem now, and what I want is really to go and mix and to make the sound better, because I need to deliver this very fast, so I don't have time to do things that I really don't need. I just thought it was going to be neater. So let's undo what we had there, and let's find ourselves here around here. So there is this intro, right? Like this, this is the intro, and in the reference track in the demo, the intro ends here, and here's where the guitar is. So let's start. Here's where guitar starts. So now let's grab this group and get out of this group this file called demo, so I can move everything except the demo, and the demo will be my reference point. So at the moment I'm just gonna move everything here because I need the intro to come here, and that's where the intro ends. So put it kind of here. Okay, good. So let's hear them together.
Bella Ciao.
By the way, the magic there happens with tap to transient. I mean, that's super magical thing. Just like, alright, I need to sync to this point, so let's grab a tap to transient there, and that's where this guy should start. So let's tap to transient here and move it.
Questo è il fiore del partigiano, bella ciao, bella ciao, del partigiano, morto per partigiano, morto per
here's the Morco. Yeah, so here's the Morco, or whatever he's saying. Let's see it here.
Morto,
So that part seems to be here now.
morto per noi,
Nope.
del partigiano, signore, del partigiano, morto per partigiano, per la libertà.
Let's use the end as a sync point. La libertad. Let's see.
Del partigiano, morto per la libertà. Partigiano, partigiano per la libertà.
Yeah, that's, I guess, the correct way to do it. So they are together then. And from the beginning,
Del partigiano,
I see they are different. So goodbye, old one, and then I carry on my synchronization efforts.
oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Questo è il fiore del partigiano, morto per la libertà.
Okay, so guitars kick on there. So let's see where my guitars are. Let's still use all this super huge group. I think we can remove from this group now this audio 2 on their guitars. I guess is this guy, so he's not bothering me anymore. Yeah, so the more I'll be placing things, the more I'll be removing them. So what is this guy? I have already done some pre-ordering last night here, so what do I have here? Yeah, so these are my guitars too. So they start here. Great. And here, tap transient, tap transient, tap transient everywhere. So great. And now, let's see. Boom. Okay, let's grab it from here. So for those who don't know the key commands, like B, like Brazil, is the cut function on Pro Tools. And this is an important tool. It's just like the multi-tool. And it's used to I mean, depending on where you put your mouse, the tool will change. That's obvious. I know many people know it, but I perhaps have the fantasy that somebody in the future may find these videos like, oh my god, this is so great! How is possible? I never saw it before! And then they will be very happy that there is a guy who actually sat down and edited everything and showed everything. Because all the tutorials are so like flashy and like, and then you're gonna do this, and it's like boring. People just want to see how things are. But anyways, how things are done, and that's it. So anyways, now I don't want to become and transform into the ones that I hate that are talking bullshit all the time, so let's just go straight into it. So anyways, I just wanted to say that, you know, if I have the multi-tool, yeah, I can just scroll around and the little tool changes from select to gain line manipulation, F2 little hand, which is just moving, grabber. And if I have a group, which is Command Shift G is what I use to make a group. Sorry, Command Shift G you use to activate groups, and Command G you make new groups. Then that effect that you will do will apply to everything. So my goal now is to make everything look like this demo. So I'm making markers here. If you have a numpad, the marker is the enter button, and then that's where guitar starts. And so let's see, in my thing, guitar start right here. So great. So let's pull all of this to here. And see. Great. So I'm starting to be in sync.
Bella ciao, bella ciao.
I'm gonna go to the end to see if all of this makes sense.
Bella ciao.
Wow. Oh man. Oh man. The demo is absolutely different to what they sent me. This is not gonna be easy. So if I send this to Vox 1, I think I'll be more safe.
Bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Oj, ze szotki, oj, graje, myśli jak słońce.
So I got my guitars aligned, apparently. Let's see the end.
В могиле лишь ты как солнце светишь мне.
Yeah, I got the guitar synced. Now they have this drum beat as well, but I think we're recording the guitar. No, of course. So I have to sync it as well. So now I know that my guitars are synced to the demo and also the intro, which is happiness. Oh yeah! Great. And now let's see let's remove, because my guitars are already synced, let's remove this from here. Alright, let's continue. I guess that usually the best sync points are in the end of things, so let's try that. So you'll got the point there. Just like start by syncing the end and then drag backwards and see what happens. And let's see these pauses. Let's see the pauses, maybe that helps. All that editing move seems to have sorted it out. You know what's super useful? Just put your, for example, because here I have no metronome, no guide, no reference, nothing. So I need to, it's like editing, blind editing, we can call it like that. So let's move everything. Let's see the guitar, for example. Where are those pauses? Like, kind of find an average. I mean, because somebody played listening to one another. So maybe he get lost sometimes, but you can find an average if you make some movements. Well, seems to be there. Okay, so that's the basic editing of drums and guitars. I mean, this is this basic synchronization of some Zoom meeting, recording, song, studio kind of deal. So let's see what's up next. Gonna hear the demo again to see where the vocals start.
Меня сегодня утром Сегодня
So syncing the vocals, so let's grab this group I have made. The guitars are already synced and the drums are already synced. So now I only have this box 1, box 2 and box 3 to sort. Let's see what's up.
сегодня утро.
So this dude has to go. Actually, I noticed that there is this references thing I don't need here. Goodbye. Command Shift G switches off groups. Command G makes new groups. Great. So I just go. If this is on, tap to transients. I can just go to the transients where I need to cut.
Сегодня,
This is сегодня утро, and I had made
сегодня утром.
a marker there that showed me where it should start.
Сегодня утром. Сегодня утром светило солнце. О, Bella Ciao, Bella Ciao, Bella Ciao. Сегодня утром оно подняло и в город вывело меня. Скажи, подруга, мне до свидания. О, Bella Ciao, Bella Ciao, Bella Ciao, 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 я за свободу. Сегодня утром О, Bella Ciao, Bella.
So that's another audio file there. That's another audio file there, so I don't know if they want doubles or something, but I gotta sync it as well. Oh, well, I mean, I see that there was a mistake there, but then I just do this and the synchronization happens to everything. So let's move these guys here and see what's up.
Сегодня утром светило солнце. О, Bella Ciao, Bella Ciao, Bella Ciao. Сегодня утром оно подняло и в город вывело меня. Скажи, подруга, мне до свидания. О, Bella Ciao.
They seem to be the same take. Like, I'm telling you, for those watching this video, maybe the guys of Arkady Kotz are online here as well. For those watching this video, I know nothing about these tracks. Like, I mean, about how they were recorded or something, or how they sync. This is all blind editing with the demo, so to be fair. But, so I don't know. This seems to be like
Светило солнце.
the same take. Maybe it was taken like from afar,
Сегодня утром
because they really sound like the same take.
О, Bella Ciao, Bella Ciao, Bella Ciao. Сегодня утром оно подняло
Yeah, it seems
и
like
в город
room
вывело
vocals.
меня.
Great.
Скажи, подруга, мне до свидания. О,
Okay, so now this is starting to make sense. Now this is starting to make sense because you see I have this hole here. This is another. I guess this can be the left channel of that one. Perhaps, like, let's start by doing this. Let's cut it, make a tap transient here, go down and just paste it here. So I have, yeah, these two guys seem to be the same track, but left and right, something like that. So I guess that there was only one vocal line.
Шестой и последний.
So we don't need any of these.
Камера.
So that's all the
Шестой
camera.
тейк.
Yep. Rappa, rappa.
Раппа, раппа,
Yep.
раппа.
So that's a little singing there.
Сегодня утром светило солнце.
Alright, we have a sync.
Bella Ciao, Bella Ciao, Bella Ciao. Сегодня утром оно подняло и в город вывело меня. Скажи, подруга, мне до свидания. О, Bella Ciao, Bella Ciao, Bella Ciao, Ciao, Ciao. Я за свободу жестоко драться с друзьями ухожу.
So far it seems everything to sync correctly at the time being, and I am planning to have a break, have a smoke, and then come back to the second part of this video, which will be about the mixing. I have the sync already in place, And I guess I will split this video in two. One like how to synchronize random tracks that were sent to you out of nowhere, and the second video will be how to improve the quality of bad sources that are made with phones or things like that. I mean, there is no way to fix a bad source. There is just a way to fit it better in a mix, so it's more musical. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna take a break, have a smoke, and I'll be back. See ya.